Many in the community feel shaken.
It's really scary because we can see that the anti-Semitism is rising, and we need protection, really.
It's absolutely terrible that people would do that. Why would they degrade other people's properties?
Meanwhile, online, local MPP Laura Smith, who toured the area, called the graffiti absolutely abhorrent and unacceptable, with the UJA Federation decrying rising hatred against the local Jewish community. Quote, the latest example of which is the shameful targeting of multiple Jewish sites and businesses involved with anti-Semitic graffiti. Every act of anti-Jewish hate only redoubles our determination to stand proudly as Jews and continue standing up for what's right.
So, I just have like this little other sub question there, because I didn't actually listen to a single thing that they were saying. I wasn't listening to a single thing. So, but I know that one side is Palestine and the other side is Israel. And I actually don't have a single clue what that whole argument is about. It's about something past tense, that's all I know. So, that is about something past tense, and that my buns are almost ready there, and I want to get them out before they burn. Let me just sum up the whole idea about past tense. It's in the past. That's what forgiveness means. And if you're not able to forgive, you're not as wise as the other individual who's trying to be more forgiving. And the more forgiving of the individuals will always be rationally deducible to be, ooh, ouch, this is a crux. Ouch. Well, first of all, not the person that started the warfare, at least not after a time of long-term time of peace or truce. And secondly, not the individuals that are most prepared for retaliation, that make it look like the other individuals don't have a clue as to what they're doing for an army. So can you just like lay off of Israel's back for a little while they're cleaning up their mess, if we're not going to actually actively help them clean up their mess, because they are wound up to the same concept of an eternally consistent, ever ongoing real-time now moment, which always includes no possible concept of fear of being hurt. So, you know, if they're praying to God at all, and I'm saying that I'm connected to kind of the same thing, I guess, in different terms, 5D, 6D, same line. Infinity at that point becomes a cross of a split of what even a dimension is with, oh, I'm a non-dimensional being. And then there's that. So, but then they work together as one, and that's the third part, because that's the reflection of their eternal egos, the two logical extremes of their two separate personalities reflected, agreeing, saying that they're balanced. And that's how the Holy Spirit or Allah or figurative Godhead or Krishna, mind behind Krishna. Krishna means like Christ, Christos, the anointed one. Basically just the wise ass who points out that everybody else is the same as everybody else, because we're all in it together, we're all walking AI for the same AI programmer. And then there's that whole part, you know. So I just wanted to send that logical clarification of who's right in this argument, and it's decisively, in this case, definitely the one with the bigger guns. It's Israel, but it's only because they didn't start the fight, and they could have annihilated their enemy the whole of the time if they planned to annihilate them, which they didn't, and instead they just kept the guns and organization in place for retaliation. So, best possible logical approach. So, honestly, world, if you are not that consistent with your own internal country code, lay off of Israel. If you're not going to help them, lay off of Israel. Thank you. That's going to my friend Roy.